Greetings flashlight fans, Lights and Gear is here with another review, and I have something very small today from the folks at Thrunite. This is the BSS W1 inside this little box, and the sticker on the back does indicate that. This comes in green, which is the color I chose. It actually comes in several different colors, but the BSS W1 is it, and inside the box here's a little, well, we'll come to that in a second. Here's your user manual. I haven't actually looked to see if this is to scale or not, but I think it might be. BSS W1, and this is the little package here, which fell out along with the user manual. Very small package of a couple of spare O-rings and a couple of spare covers here for the, probably for the USB, because it is USB rechargeable. Elsewhere in the box, here's the flashlight, and as I said, it's pretty small, but it's very dark shade of green that I chose. Elsewhere in the box you have the silica gel here. You can actually put this in your coffee and it makes a nice sweetener. And here is the, okay, I'm kidding about that, throw it away. And here is the USB charging cable. It is a micro or a standard, not a USB-C. But anyway, this is the package as it is pretty complete. The LED, I was going to say the LED is an SST20, and voltage is to 4.2. Of course, it comes with its own battery, so I'll show you that in a moment. 16340, and you do have a distance, beam distance of about 160 meters, which isn't bad, and impact resistance to 1.5 meters, and it is waterproof to IPX8. So as far as your modes, Firefly is 0.5, and all the way up to turbo at 693 is what they report. That'll hold for about 90 seconds. So I mean, for a flashlight of this size, it's pretty good. And as you'll see from the beam, it has more so of a focused spot, so it doesn't have the, has the appearance of maybe being a little brighter than it might actually be. So your basic operation is pretty simple, so let's get the light here in hand. And as I think I mentioned before, you do have your USB on one side and your power switch on the other. And as soon as you press the switch, of course, you will get instant light. You will also have the indicator underneath the switch here in blue, showing that the battery is of good power. So to turn it on and turn it off is as simple as pressing it. For Firefly, you want to press and hold while it's off, and then of course you'll get just a very small amount of light with which to see in complete darkness with, and under close range naturally. So you can see that right here. Well, from here, you'd actually have to turn it off and turn it on again to go back to, of course, it has memory mode, so it will return to the last mode it was in. Now, if I press and hold, it'll, of course, cycle through low, medium, and high. And I already showed you Firefly, so that and turbo mode are hidden, as they often are on flashlights of this type. So right now we're in low mode. And of course, looking around, here is your beam on low, and that gets right into the next room perfectly, just like that. And press and hold, there's medium, and press and hold again, and actually it went back down. Wait a second. So here's, okay, here's low, medium, and high. Okay, there we go. So there we go again, low, medium, high. And anywhere, of course, you are within a mode, you can double click, and that'll take you up to turbo, so that gets a very good amount of light. And as you can see from the beam here, it has that center spot, which certainly gives you a nice bright, well, a bright spot. What more can you say about that? It is a bright spot. And so there we are in the next room on turbo. And of course, if I click it again, it'll just go off, but then turning it back on, memory mode will bring it back to where it was before. If I wanted strobe, 1, 2, 3, that'll be a click that way. So here's your strobe, and if I press and hold from right there, it'll go back down to low. So that's pretty much how you do with your modes. as they are pretty standard. Again, a double click will go to turbo at any time at all. So it has nice switching and a nice variety of modes, low, medium, and high being the ones, of course, you will use most often. Let me just briefly take it outside and check out those check out some outdoor pics here. So stand by for those here. Follow me there. There we go. Hope you enjoyed the outdoor shots. If you want a couple more, I would suggest visiting my written review at lightsandgear.com, where you will get a bit more information on this light. And you can, of course, pick one up from Amazon, which is where I got mine, with the link below and the one in my written review. So it has the rechargeable function, which we mentioned. And as soon as you plug it into the USB, you'll get the indicator there glowing to show you that it's charging. So the one thing I didn't mention was the battery, and that's already included in the light when you get it. And it's actually a WowTac 16340 650 mAh. So that's the battery they give you. You can use, of course, either a CR123 or this 16340 if you want to use 16340 with a little bit of a higher capacity. Naturally, you can do that as well. So that's it for the battery, and it's a nice quality battery that they give you, so you have no issues there. And inside the head, which I didn't show you before, of course, you have your standard electronics up in here, and in the tube is a spring down at the bottom. So again, this has been the Thrunite BSS W1 for your inspection today. For more information, check out my written review at lightsandgear.com. If you have any questions, of course, let me know below. We will see you next time for more. I thank you for watching, and take care.